Hello, Taurus. Welcome back to Eccentric Social Vibrations. I'm Blue Daisy Love 7. I welcome you here with positive energy. Like, share, subscribe, join the Eccentric Bunch. Okay, hello, Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines. All right, we got the Three of Pentacles. We got the Two of Swords. We have the Two of Cups in reverse as well. We got the Knight of Wands. Okay, we have the Hangman, and we have the Four of Swords. Taurus. Okay, this could be about a masculine or a masculine. Let's see here. You don't seem to be on the same page as this person. Okay, I see you with someone, so this is about love or a partnership of some kind. And I feel like you were trying to figure out if you wanted to stay or go. Maybe there was a time where you cared about what other people thought about you, or what other people thought about y'all's partnership or y'all's relationship or y'all's entanglement. And I feel like you are too good for this situation. I feel like you're too good to be with this person. Hear me out with love. But I feel like you have made this harsh or this hard decision now. And you may have been at a crossroads, or you're at a crossroads now. And I feel like you have started to pull back and do your own thing. I feel like you are not putting any more trust or any faith into this partnership, relationship, situationship anymore. It's about you and all your good. And I feel like you're supposed to be like, I feel like you're like, where am I supposed to put this good? I got to put this good where good is. And it's not good here anymore. So why do I want to put anything into this? So apply any of this as you see fit or not. But this could be about love. So apply it to your situation. I feel it may be any or all. So pick and choose. But I do feel like you stop working, or you stop putting forth effort in this. Teamwork does not make the dream work here. This is a relationship not reaching its full potential, or one that will never reach its full potential. You could have a certain deadline approaching where you need to get some work done. And you feel like you're not going to have it completed, or the work is not going to be completed by a deadline. This is just a scenario. So let's say you have a building and you're working on it, right? And you're supposed to have some stuff done by the inspection date, right? And you don't get the things done. So when inspection time comes, you don't have it done, so you don't pass inspection. All right? Or it could be any type of deadline where you have something due. Okay? You're on pause. You are on pause. And I feel like you're trying to function as normal, right? Or go on about your everyday life and do your thing. But you just suddenly stopped. Or I don't know, maybe I'm getting suspension. I'm hearing suspension, or getting suspension. Suspension of some kind. Or something suddenly stops. But it's like you have a difficult or a hard time trying to get something done. And again, hear me out with love. I know I stalled a little bit. I got to gather. I got a buffer like a computer, right? It's a little bit more here for you, Taurus. And I feel like you are just not going to be working on this, or working with this person, okay? That pullback is strong right now that you have. And you're being very real right now with them. And either they're trying to, it's like either they need to get it together or you're done. And you don't see them getting it together because you are the deadline. You've given them the deadline to get this stuff together, and they haven't gotten it together, so now they on suspension. Boom. Okay? And you're trying to act right and trying to go forward with your everyday life, and it's like this person is seeming like this person is getting worse. Hear me out, okay? This person doesn't want to see the truth. Okay, and even though you're being very real with them, they don't want to see the truth. They don't want to know the truth, that you are growing and they are not thriving, and that this relationship is not growing or progressing as it should. But you do, and that's why you're pulling back. Stalemate, unreciprocated, okay? I just did a message for Cancer where they were the one that was being unreciprocal in the love. But I feel like something, pardon me, I apologize. Something maybe, I'm a little parched. I feel like something, because I've been doing readings, but I feel like something is going to happen in May, so pardon my voice. Something is going to happen around May, and your needs are like never completely satisfied in this situation. Again, your pullback game is strong. Okay, your pullback is strong right now. Stalemate. And I feel like they feel that you are being harsh or you're treating them harshly. But in actuality, it's reality and you just being real with them because stuff done got real in the field. You feel me? And it's like, you done gave them buku chances to get it right. And things are not what you want them to be. And it's not the partnership or the connection that you want or need anymore. Some people come for a season, a reason, so cliche, classic case here. But we tend to keep them around for the season, even though the season has changed, okay? It's like wearing a coat in the summertime or wearing no clothes in the wintertime, right? It don't match with the season. It can't give you the coverage or the protection that you need or the comfort that you need, right? And them around or after the season has changed, the purpose was served, right? I feel like their purpose was served, okay? And we are not supposed to stay if the connection is not connecting, okay? This is one that is fading away. Ha ha! In my Jeezy laugh. And you both go into separate paths, right? Is what I'm seeing. You both going into separate paths or going your different ways, splitting ways. But one person is not in a place of acceptance. They can't see it, but they kind of know it. They just don't want to admit it or really see it. They still have not taken responsibility for some of the other stuff that they have done in this relationship. That's a major problem for you. And the Two of Swords, as I look at it, or when I was looking at it, I feel like they're going to ask you to work with them, okay? Or try to convince you to stay. They do stuff for show. Maybe you care about what others say or how they say or how they see them because you once cared or you did at one point. That was your perspective. But I feel like they want people to believe that things are all good when it's not. And you're like, no, things are not good. This person seems a little lost and a little bit like they need to do better. Okay? And it's like their actions or lack thereof and all the things that they did or did not do in the relationship, I feel like you're going to give them Usher Let It Burn vibes, okay? They will have to feel it, and they going to feel it. It's that Usher and Chili, no matter the genders, okay? And they going to have to let it burn, baby. That's the vibes and how I'm feeling here as I look at here and sit at all of this compiled, okay? It's the King of Wands. He letting it burn. The crown is burning. Not you done burnt his crown, sis. No, I'm joking. I'm a little bit silly. But I feel like But I feel like you have reached your limits with this. And it's been real hard and difficult and stressful. And they are too stuck in their ways for one. And I said they know and they see it, but they refuse to accept it. So they act like they don't. And they're getting worse. You got to go. Okay? See, that's BS. And it's just not working anymore. And I feel like you're seeing it for what it really is in real time, in reality. Like, this is my life. This is not a game. This is reality. As you sleep with the Four of Swords. You know, like you coming up out of all of that. That had you tangled up, tied, all of that. You coming up out of all of that. You could be at a crossroads, you know, or you've passed the crossroads into that. But teamwork is not making the dream work here. It's Splitsville. Y'all going y'all separate ways. You're seeing it for what it really is. The veil has been lifted. And as you sleep, every day that goes by, your heart is moving further and further away. You know, this is the love you once had, dwindling and fading, moving further and further away, unraveling from your tusk. Whatever that means. But I feel like your heart is moving further and further away. And you're really getting, well, I said tusk because it's a Taurus, you're a bull. But I feel like, or whatever they have, horns or whatever they have. But I feel like you're pulling back, and this relationship won't help you progress or grow. And it served its purpose, or its season has ended. And it's time to hang it up, move it up. What's her name? Balin. Wind it up. Okay. And I feel like it's just time to move on and heal and do you, which I feel like you've already started, baby. I do. I feel like you've already started that. But I wish you well, and I wish you good luck, Taurus. It is what it is. It's reality. It's over. You gotta let it burn, baby.